Hello everybody, welcome back. Blunt Thoughts. Montego's here.
Hold on.
Few topics for today. College basketball and paying players. Charles Barkley had like a little mini interview that I saw, and he said they shouldn't be paid because they have an education.
Should they pay? Should these people get paid, or should they have to stay? Should they have to go to school, or should they get paid in the
Well,
NCAA?
they're not ready for the NBA. The big difference is between the differences. When you go in hockey or baseball, you don't go right to the pros. That's a big difference. Listen, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's not very simple. But let me tell you something. I want all them young black kids getting that free education.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think they should get paid?
I don't know how to pay them. Who do you pay? You pay the basketball team. You pay the football team. You play the girls' teams. It's not that simple.
Yeah.
Tell me what has an education been one of the highest paying jobs in the world?
It's not. But when you think about
Sports
it,
is definitely one of the highest paying jobs in the world. So is that an even trade? You give a school millions of dollars for a $100,000 education? Charles Barkley is a fucking wigger. Fuck him. Like, real shit. Charles Barkley is a wigger. He don't like himself. He don't like black people. He comes from fucking Alabama. And he thinks blacks are the worst. Charles Barkley is a toned down Uncle Ruckus. It's facts.
but when you think about it, it's like, what if they just get more in their little incentive checks? Because when I played, I dealt with both not getting paid or not being on scholarship and being on scholarship. And when I was able to get a scholarship, it was like, all right, you're giving me money, but
And the
it's not
incentive check
enough.
is how much? I mean, it is what, monthly?
Yeah.
And how much is it a month?
Maybe like 900 to 1,000.
And you're supposed to pretty much live.
Pay your rent, eat, put gas in your car, pay some bills, whatever with it.
God forbid you go to a school in a metropolitan city with a rent. like, come on, you can't pay a nigga $900 a month when you're gonna projectedly make like $20,000 a month off them. That's crazy. Like, it's just the American system. Like, it's to use motherfuckers, and you got a lot of sheeple that's out there that don't get it. They're like, how am I being used? You're being used. If you had a job, all right, I'm not even going to get into that right now. I'm not even going to get into that, but it's just the sheeple out there that they're cool with being used. That's why I don't be mad at LeVar Ball. It may be the angles that he's using to go about it, but he's speaking factually. Like, these kids should be compensated. Like, that's just it. Some of these kids only know basketball. You push them through school for basketball, they don't make it to the pros. Then what they got?
Nothing. A degree that
They can't do shit with. In Africana studies or some shit. Like, come on. It's a business. Y'all look at it as a business. So why can't the entities that's a part of it look at it as a business? But nah, you're supposed to be a motherfucking slave and just play ball, run up and down the court, dunk, shoot, pass, do all that shit. You ain't supposed to think about, all right, my future, what condition my family's in. Like, you go bring me all the way across the fucking country to play ball and bring in revenue for your school, but my mother's still on Section 8 housing in the fucking projects where my little brother's potentially about to get killed or be initiated into a gang. But y'all don't give a fuck about that. Y'all just want me to bring in money to y'all schools, and then if I do something on the side, I lose my scholarship. And you telling me I can't play basketball no more. So LeVar Ball's giving another outlet. Hey, if you don't want to go that way, go this way. Like, we need outlets. We don't need just the system being one way. Because once the system one way, niggas feel like if I don't do this, then I can't make it, which is false. You should be able to do what the fuck you want to do. Like,
they tell you that when you little, like Chris Rock said. Oh, you could be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, like, come on, like, these school rules is crazy. Like, person can't make a living? Like, it's this guy I was watching on YouTube. He was a kicker for like some school. I don't know what division it was, but he was like getting money from his YouTube videos, and like he was promoting that school and shit. They told him like, yo, you got to stop or lose your scholarship. He decided, yeah, I'm making enough money on YouTube, because if you think about it, what the fuck is the point for you to go to school? To get a job, to make money. If you can make money without school, you're already ahead of the fucking game. So don't be brainwashed into thinking that the only way you could be successful is if you go to school, because it's a lot of niggas out here with college degrees that ain't got a fucking nickel in their pocket.
This guy.
That's facts though. Like, so don't get caught up in the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't listen to Charles Barkley talk about this shit. Only listen to Charles Barkley when he's talking basketball related shit. That's about it. He already told you he's not a good role model. He don't want to be nobody to look up to. So he's definitely ain't nobody to fucking listen to on no topic like this. Like, let that wigger sit up on ESPN or TNT, whatever the fuck he is, and say what that wigger shit he's saying. Like, if this shit ever gets viral and it gets out to Charles Barkley, I'll welcome him to this studio. I'll welcome him to this studio. He might say, oh, it ain't no real studio. Damn right it's not. But it's real fucking topic, something your fat ass can't handle. The fuck out of here, Charles Barkley. You seen him on that show where they brought him into D.C.? He was supposed to like talk about America's problems with the cops. Oh my God. Yo, we gonna show a clip from that with Charles Barkley, yo. That nigga was the worst. Like, come on, who decided this nigga, yo? Who saying, yo, Charles Barkley is somebody we're gonna put in mainstream to listen to? Fuck Charles Barkley. Fuck what he got to say.
Funk Flex calls out whack rappers. What is your take on this?
I'm calling out whack people. Fuck Funk Flex. He's a whack ass nigga. The fuck out of here.
Do you have a whack rapper list?
Man, most of these rappers are whack. Like, get the fuck out of it. Yo, it's a part of the times now. The times, the music that's pushing it, the music that categorized as music that's gonna last the test of time. That's just it. Like, take it for what it is. This some shit to get high to, bounce to, try to fuck some bitches off, some shit like that. Like, all to try to get something off of this music, nah, it ain't worth it. It's not worth getting nothing off of it, because there's nothing to get outside of I'm on that good cushion alcohol. Like, I'm on some down bitches I can call. Like, seriously.
Throwback Thursday.
I don't know what I do without y'all. Is that the words? I'm a ball to the day I fall, ball to the... Long as my bitches love me. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Like, niggas is pimping and drug dealing on wax. But niggas want to be conscious over certain shit. Like, yo.
But now it's pimping and drug using. Big difference.
It is. Like, most of these rappers are just weirdos in my book. Like, a lot of people put it as that. Like, I give shout outs to Troy Ave with that. He was the first one calling these rappers weirdos. He called Kendrick Lamar a weirdo rapper. Real shit. Troy Ave called Kendrick Lamar
What's weird about
a
him?
weirdo. Listen, I guess from his terms, his culture, his upbringing, that he on some weirdo shit. But yeah, man, like, it's just a lot of these rappers are weirdos. Like, for Funk Flex to allegedly call out these weirdo rappers, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, not to call y'all niggas gate holders or key holders to anything, but y'all are definitely steps. If you know a nigga that's dope, put him on. I'm pretty sure you come across niggas or CDs that's dope. Put them on. Play only they shit on the radio. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I play what I want to play. You probably do. But you ain't playing all dope niggas.
I think they have like this list that they play. I think I learned it in school. And they just basically play it, whatever the top things is, or probably whoever paid the most they'll play it off the list. Because half the time people
Funk Flex tried to go at Tupac when he was dead. Like, who does that? Funk Flex argues, as of now, he argues with dead men and women only. You never hear Funk Flex beefing with no niggas that can come up on you. Don't. You don't. He'll say everything subliminally. But about women and dead men, oh, he calling names. He going hard. Like, Funk Flex is a sucker. In real life terms, he's a sucker. He probably, yeah, he's successful or whatever, but he's a suck-ass nigga. It's a lot of suck-ass niggas that's successful. If you judging niggas clout, as you call it, by their success, you a suck-ass nigga.
Dude that attacked the airplane workers.
With what?
He took his shirt off. He got kicked off the plane, and I think it was Charlotte. He took his shirt off and started fighting.
That's because
the traffic directly. Little batons.
these airline services only hire women and fags. Keep it 100. Hire some real motherfuckers. Let me get up in there where I can fly all over the world and shit. Let me get those buddy passes. Hire a nigga like me and let a nigga act up on the plane and watch what happens. I bet you that nigga sit his fucking ass down. Y'all be hiring these fucking fags and shit.
Flight attendant.
Nah, I've seen some older ones where you see like here and there, but for the most part they soft. Niggas is moist as hell. Like, come on, B, hire some real motherfucking men. Let's go grab a nigga in the chokehold like, bruh, chill. I'll let you go when you calm down. Like, you gotta nah. That's why.
He held the flight up for 40 minutes.
Hire a real nigga. That would have been a 5-minute delay, and that 5 minutes would have been me kicking his ass.
And he was out there like they kicked him off the plane, and he was still on the platform area where the planes take off, fighting the dudes in the neon jackets, the ones that
cops robbed and shoot niggas in seconds. The cops wasn't at the airport to get this nigga away for 45 minutes.
So do you think they would have called
45 minutes? Come on, people. Don't believe the hype.
So
don't believe the fucking hype.
If he wasn't white, do you think it would have been named terrorism?
I don't even give a fuck about his race or what they naming it as. This nigga terrorized a flight for 45 minutes at an airport? Mm-hmm. And he ain't get shot? He ain't get tased, yoked up, choked, nothing?
Nothing.
Let's get some consistency, cops. Y'all go whip a nigga ass for a bag of chips. If you go shoot a nigga for a Dutch master, you better put a nigga in a coma for holding up a flight.
That's true. And that reminds me of that Netflix show I was watching. 7 hours. I'm sure everybody in the world done watched it. It just pissed me off.
Except for me.
Yeah. To get a little 15-year-old boy got hit, spoiler alert, hit by a car by a white cop and left in the ditch for 12 hours. Somebody found him. They took him to the hospital. Ain't called his parents until they ID'd him. Skull crack, had to be stapled, everything. He ended up dying. The cop, I don't know how long he was free. But when all that court stuff happened, the first time they went to trial, they only had house arrest. How you only get house arrest and you hit and ran? You saw that blood was everywhere in the snow.
Because the criminal justice system isn't to lock up criminals. It's to control certain groups of people. Listen to me. The criminal justice system isn't to lock up criminals. It's to control a certain group of people. That's it. So you wonder why certain people can get away with certain things and others can't? Because the criminal justice system.
Yeah, one cop, they said if he was to snitch, because it was 4 of them that was involved, that he would have got immunity. So he decided not to snitch, but in the end, he still was free. It was 3 of them got free. Only one dude went to jail. He only went for 8 years.
Think about all the cops that shot black men. How many of them went to jail?
None. That's why I was sitting.
I ain't gonna say none, but it's damn in a night the single-digit percentiles if they do.
Low. They get suspended, or they get maybe like a house arrest. What is house arrest for? Ain't that for like you a teenager and you did some dumb shit? Like.
Just to make sure a nigga don't leave.
Oh my God.
don't escape.
Like.
You leave that parameters of where that band is set up for, the shit go off, they coming to get you. I had a band on once, only for 15 hours. Pay that back, get that shit off me. I'm not. And they try to get me on like Christmas. For those out there know what I'm talking about, we know. Trying to get a nigga on like Christmas Eve. Get that shit off me, buddy. Yeah, man, but yo, man, listen. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your dogs. The world is about to be over. It's about to be a takeover.
I don't think I'll be ready for that.
A lot of people ain't gonna be ready for
I guess
that.
that's why everybody buying AR-15s nowadays, you know? Get them while it lasts.
Another thing, it's on like the criminal justice system. All the mass shooters that's like been walking up and running up in these places shooting people have been whites.
Yeah.
True or false? If not all, the vast majority.
Except that one dude.
Now,
back in the day.
Who, the DC shooter?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he ain't going one controlled area and shoot people up. He went over a course of days and was assassinating people.
All right, that's a big difference.
So, now it's like, when we think of, let's say the crack epidemic and the war on drugs, let's look at what they did. They controlled the problem by setting certain laws. They said, all right, if you are caught with 50 grams of crack cocaine, you're subject to do life in prison, as opposed to being caught with 5 kilos of just cocaine, pure cocaine. So they say we're going to control this certain group, which the criminal justice system is set up to do, and we're going to set these laws up to control them. If you're caught with this, then goodbye. Now, if you really want to stop or monetize this serial killing, attack that group. We already know what group it is doing it.
That's not happening.
Attack the group. Listen.
I don't even see it happening. If it do, it'll be like a wake-up call or something.
If you are caught making a threat, any type of terroristic that'll lead to you to shoot up with the inclination that you'll shoot up a building, automatic 5 years in prison. So if you on social media, if you say anything, because all these people do the same clues, they put all these clues out there, so you start catching them from the root. You say something crazy, 5 years in prison, automatically. And no matter who you are. Control the situation. You say something where you talk about killing people, 10 years in prison. Now if you say something and you get caught with a weapon, give them life. Take away the opportunity for them to even reproduce. That's what you did in the crack era. And those that was already brought upon before the fathers was taken away, they were just left to be bastards. So give them the same treatment, control the shit. Montego's Premium cigars, hand rolled, dipped in cognac and champagne.
Can't forget the champagne.
Soon to be on the markets. We're looking for that release date. We're looking for a distributor right now, but hey, we're working on it. Premium cigars, can't beat them.
easy on the throat.
Mm-hmm.
The old man getting shot by another old man. Have you seen it? Have you guys seen it?
If not, here it go.
They done move from here. Go to Atlanta. Charlotte ain't far enough. You don't laugh. You don't laugh. You don't laugh.
This is crazy. You got a man in his 50s walking down the street. Let's break this whole shit down. A 50-year-old man is walking down the street with a selfie stick live streaming. Gets approached by another gentleman who's in his 60s, who's allegedly selling drugs. Catch the man. The man approaches him. He said, hey, there you go. You on camera.
You on live.
You on live. The 60-year-old shoots the 50-year-old that's live streaming with a selfie stick, kills him, jumps over him, and runs away. First, I would like to applaud just the physical conditioning that man was in at 60 to pull a weapon, pop a nigga. He did some straight young nigga
like,
shit.
He shot at least 3 or 4
Pop
times.
it 4 times. He almost
Right.
emptied the clip. He killed him. Bow, bow, bow. Jumped over the nigga and darted away. It wasn't no. The nigga got littles on him.
We didn't even see his face, did we?
That's black excellence right there. Once they showed the mug shot of his ass getting caught.
Oh.
That's when I seen his damn face. But yo, I'm telling you, man, like black don't crack. This nigga pulled, at 60 years old, he pulled the move of a nigga 40 years his junior. Listen, man. Old niggas ain't even safe no more. Old niggas ain't safe. This nigga's 60-some years old and bodied him. So if he bodied him at 60, this is what I'm going to tell y'all people out there. Think how much other work that nigga done put in throughout them 60 years of him living. He got at least 10 bodies on him. I'm pretty sure in the 80s and 70s, this nigga was letting them loose. The way he killed that nigga, shit. He ain't shoot him like that was no accident. He damn sure ain't run away like he ain't did it before. That nigga's a pro. Well, hey, he probably got caught up to him. That's one thing I will say about the law. They may not catch you now, and they may not catch you later. But they will catch you if you keep up with the bullshit. That's a fact. Yo, them niggas catch you. You keep it up, they gonna catch you, yo. Like, that's why you gotta change, man. You can't be the same person forever. Mm-mm. You can't be. If you was a killer in the 70s and the 80s, in the 90s when you was in jail, in the 2000s when you got out, you should have been a fucking party promoter. Like, you need to do something totally opposite. You was out there bringing mayhem and destruction. You need to bring happy and joy into motherfuckers' life. You should have been a party promoter. If you went to jail, if you was a killer in the 90s and you went to jail in the 2000s, and you got out in the 2010s, areas, 18s, you came out of jail, you're a vlogger. You got a podcast. You're doing something. You're expanding your personality. Like, yo, you can't be the same. You can't be a killer in the 90s and then be a killer in the 80s, got locked up in the 90s, come out in 2000 and talk about you but be a killer. You're not. You are not.
You might as well turn back around and go back in jail.
You are
if
not.
You got that on your mind.
Because it's a whole nother generation of people. It's a new world. It was a new world in the 2000s. Especially after that .com boom. So you got to change, people. That nigga ain't changed. He probably been killing motherfuckers since fucking 60s.
Finally caught up.
Finally caught up with him. Nigga was nice. Yo, you see how fast he ran. He been getting away.
I want to know, what did he have to put him on live for? Like, was he an enemy of him? Because he was just like,
nobody knows. Nobody knows. The motherfucker just was walking, talking. You know, I got to switch it up. He looked like he was pimping.
Yeah, like he was on his way. I don't know why he was walking if he was pimping.
I don't know either. Why the selfie stick? I don't know what.
It's funny because his cane just
50-year-olds are out there still selfie sticking live stream. And if you are, tag us in your video. Let us see what you do, yo. I'm out here. I want to follow some 50-year-old niggas that's out there making noise. They got the one nigga, he walk off his porch and show off his shoes and shit. I don't know his name, but he old nigga, he doing it.
Oh yeah.
If you 50 and you out there and you doing shit on social network, social media, yo, tag us in so we can follow you, so we can bring light. We about to start bringing the old segment. Bringing light to old people
senior citizens
that's out here putting it down like young niggas. Matter of fact, this is the first segment. This is the first segment of the old files. Old niggas putting it out like young niggas. We gotta find their names.
Yeah.
God damn it. We were just look at the description. We'll put it down there. But yeah, man. You gotta show respect to the old niggas, y'all. Because the minute you don't, they gonna shoot you and jump over your body.
All right, you guys. I will post a seat at the table segment today.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
The seat at the table is when I do the rap music thing.
Oh.
LowKey Goon. Running streets, almost got caught up with a case. But then I beat that case cause I ain't even trace. I was in the bookings, then got out by the grace. Niggas snitching, now they food on the plate. Niggas rat. Gate 41, Terminal 8. I had a flight before 11 but was late. Drift pull up all gas, no brakes. First flight got canceled, I was trapping off the plate. I was trapped on the roof, Kodak Black with the sniper. On my hip hop, raw Roddy Piper.
I want to give a song.
Okay.
Right now.
Right now.
Shout outs. They not underground, but they not mainstream. Shout out to my nigga Rich the Kid and his song Plug Walk. About to start making noise out there. Rich the motherfucking Kid.
We know Rich the Kid.
You don't know the Plug Walk. It's like, nah, and he coming that little Uzi, and that diss is fire. That diss is fire.
I'm a Uzi fan.
I don't give a fuck about. I ain't
a
fan of nobody. I ain't a fanatic of no one.
I like
what I like, and I keep it moving. And I like that song he got dissing Lil Uzi.
You tend to like a lot of diss songs.
Lil Uzi is moist to me too.
Oh boy.
Like I've seen the footage of him boxing and shit. Like, yeah, he looked like he got heart. Like he ain't scared, but his whole read is moist. Like he do too much. Like he do shit bitches do. Like not even bitches, like drags do. Like he yeah, B. That's just my opinion.
Did you, speaking of drags, did you see that mugshot of that man that he hit a 6-year-old in Atlanta?
Yeah, the tranny.
Yeah. The lace front was good, everything was good, but the face is like, you didn't finish making yourself a woman before you took this.
My personal opinion, it's damn hard to go from a man to a woman completely. Why these niggas try it, I don't know. It is damn hard to just change your anatomy. To be say, you know what, I'm a man, I don't want to be a full woman where niggas can see you like, oh, that's a woman. That's hard.
I think it starts from the inside out. I think some people have been doing it wrong. They've been trying to do outside, then in, and it's like, no. You have to get some estrogen. Maybe that's what you need. Like in the longest yard, your nipples be feeling some type of way. You just be feeling good. You feel womanly and emotional. Start that way.
Just be who
And
you
if you
are.
like
What
how
you
that
born
feels-
as, let's just be that. Let's work on being the better what we were born as. Let's just do that. I was born as a man. Before I say, you know what, I give up, I want to be a woman, let me try to be the best man I can be. Put my best foot forward.
Maybe some people do that and they just realize at a young age, some younger than others, like I just can't do it.
I'm not having this conversation.
Okay. That's it, people. This has been Blunt Thoughts. Zantastic here with Montego. See y'all next time.
New freak had to cut my other little bitch off.